Why, hello, Kelsey.
Hello, Robert.
Dude, we came into like the really funky part of this song
Nice.
this week.
It's good.
You know, normally try to come in where it leads in, but man, we hit hard this week.
It's just funky. You gotta feel it.
We really do, man. It's the best. It's the best thing about today. Which you know what today is?
What day is it?
It's Friday Roundup Day.
Oh, that's YMBToAP on Fridays.
That's right. When we get that night drive-in out for you. That's exactly what we do. Even though you're probably watching this in the day.
And you're probably like, what the hell is night driving? That's the name of this track.
Yes, it is. From StreamYard. But we'll talk about that more later. So, today being January 26th, would you like to get into some movies and game news?
Let's hop in.
Let's do it. So, first of all, I've got that is not the right thing.
We ain't on the right screen. We are consummate
Man.
professionals.
I told it to do the thing. I'm just
We've
going to
been
do a window.
podcasting for 5 years.
I'm just going to tell it to do the window. There we go.
Here we go.
I'm opening up with a steel book this time
Ooh.
because there's almost exclusively boutique labels today.
Oh, shit. Let's get into it.
Okay. This is your only non-boutique one. This
Okay.
is Silent Night, and this is a Walmart exclusive steelbook.
Is that normal?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know who
I don't know
this is.
anything about it. I've never heard of it. It just looks fucking cool.
It looks very nice. It's got a
Like-
very painterly cover.
Yeah. So, you know, because Best Buy and Target are basically out of the, you know, the physical media game. So we still got Walmart putting out stuff like this. Thought I'd bring it to you.
This man's
But let's not
hands.
They're square, right?
They're like leather gloves.
Like, look at that.
They are square though. It's like he's wearing gloves with nails on them.
Yeah.
It's gross.
And this one doesn't match these. I don't know.
Who knows? Not us.
But also, let's not forget, all of these come out next Tuesday, January 30th. So with that, it's boutique time. Already boutique time. And I
Yes.
got like 7.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. So here we go. Let's jump right into it. Gonna start with our... I'm gonna say it's our favorite. I think our favorite. Arrow Video.
Hell
We
yeah.
love an Arrow Video.
We love an arrow video. I can't talk
We-
today. This is
we
not good
love
for
We love
for
Arrow.
YouTubing.
I doubly love this one, and surprisingly, never really seen these movies, so don't judge me. But we got Arnold movies coming out, Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. We've got Conan the Barbarian,
Wow.
right? With this very nice release in 4K.
Just a good cover, you know?
It is a good cover. I mean,
Beast warrior.
it is very, you know, Star Wars,
Yes.
because that was the whole Star Wars thing.
It's
know?
very like of an era.
Oh yeah, and you get the poster with it, man. That's so cool.
This is an 80s movie, right?
Yeah, 1982.
It's been brought to my attention that I haven't seen enough 80s movies.
Okay,
So I haven't seen
we
this
can do
one.
something about that.
We can do something about that.
We can do something about that. We can do a whole theme about that, mayhaps.
Perhaps if you join up on the Patreon, you'll see
Interesting.
more 80s movies.
So we got Conan the Barbarian. Well, why don't we follow it up 2 years later with the 1984 Conan the Destroyer?
Look at how
Right?
handsome he is. Him and his square nose.
He just looks so mad. He looks so angry. But
He
look
does.
at the fucking arm, dude.
They be plopping. I like his necklace.
Look at this guy. Now, this is all I do remember. The first one, serious. The
Okay.
second one, full-blown comedy, from what I understand.
That's odd because judging by the posters, I would have guessed the opposite. Like the first one is just the classic, like
Yeah.
you know that poster, and then this one is just so serious looking.
I know. So, same thing. Get a poster, nice little, you know, the cards and stuff. But what if I can't decide? What if I want both? Then why don't you get Conan the Chronicles? And it's both of them in one giant box.
Well, hell yeah.
And I'll throw this out there for you. This one, $45 for both the movies. Says you save $15 if you buy this over the two individually. If you
Oh.
get all the same shit, why would you not get the bundle?
Why would you not?
Why would you not get the bundle?
Get the bundle.
Anyway, get the bundle. I haven't even seen these movies. and I want this bundle.
I'm
Also,
shocked that you haven't seen them.
now, well, I've seen bits and pieces, like kind of, but I'm really bothered. I got to go back and see if it's on this one too. It is. Arnold, he is grabbing the full sword.
Oh, don't do that. Why are you doing that?
He is just like hilt and sword blade.
That's not how you hold a sword.
I don't like you doing this, Conan. This is not
Why
good.
is he doing? Is that part of the movie?
I don't know.
So it proves his
See?
strength.
Comedy right there, because they're all like,
Comedy.
no one would grab that. He saw it, silly Conan.
Silly man.
So, yeah, check out Conan the Barbarian or Conan the Chronicles if you want both of them. Air a video and next Tuesday, January 30th.
Are
Let's
those
get
things
into
that you get at the
some-
bottom, like
They're like
trivia
little
cards, movie stills?
I think it's just like a still, because this looks like, where it says like who directed it, and it's got all the like stuff that's at the bottom of posters.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's just that stuff on all of them, but just nice little stills, which I guess are nice stills, because I'm like, why do I want this one? There's nothing in this still.
Yeah.
That one maybe, I guess, architecture, but like, I don't know. That's a good one. So anyway, yeah, get you some stills. Nice stuff. Let's go to some weirder ones. You ready?
Yes.
Not so weird. It's Criterion, so it's got to be one of the best movies of all time that neither of us have seen as well. Train Spotting is getting a Criterion release. So
I really feel like I should watch this movie.
it's a hard movie. I know that much.
That's why I haven't watched it. I hear that it's just a hard watch, but I like all the people in it.
Yeah. Maybe this is one we can do one day too, but it's 1996, so it's not quite in our 80s realm we're doing there.
Okay.
But we can think about it.
We can think about it.
Now, this one I know nothing about, but the name alone has me sold. And of course, it came from Kino Lorber, who's our probably second favorite.
I love Kino
I don't
Lorber.
know. Shout's pretty good too.
That's true. They're above
But,
and beyond. They're S tier.
Yeah, but Kino Lorber, how can you not say they are popping out the classics when they give you the Boogans?
The Boogans.
The Boogans!
I recommend the Boogans cheerfully and heartily.
From Stephen King, the man himself.
Fuck yeah.
After 100 years, they have reawakened.
Who are they?
They're the Boogans.
The Boogans.
I want to know everything about this movie.
Yeah.
I want everything about it
wanna
instantly from the title. And then these look animated. Are the creatures animated? With real people? I don't know.
Is it like
I just
2D animated skeletons walking around in a 3D world like Roger Rabbit style?
I fucking hope so.
Oh,
That
I
would
love
sell me.
The Boogans.
The Boogans. I can't say it's scary. It's like, the Boogans. It's very walking. The Boogans. If he was in this movie, the Boogans. Here's a weirder one. This is Severin Films. I remember us having something from them before.
The name sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, they have the weirder, like, cult classic-y, like, gnarly scary movies.
Mm.
First up, we have this one called Nightmare, which looks horrible.
Don't like that.
Super fucking freaky. And then they've got one called The Psychic.
I love this cover.
I do like this cover. That is really good.
No idea what that movie's about, but my goodness, I just want to see it.
I'm just saying, sometimes you got a good enough cover, you'll watch that movie.
I'll watch it.
Oh, yeah.
So you got into all your Serbian films, etc.
Pretty much. Here's Kelsey's least favorite boutique label, Vinegar Syndrome.
I just don't like the name.
I just don't know why. I think it's kind of funny. I don't know what it means, but they are bringing you The Black Room, and it looks creepy.
Have we seen this one? The Black Room?
I have not seen this one.
The title
But you
sounds familiar,
did used to get a lot of scary movies for your birthday for a
I
long
did.
time. This could be one you got. I don't know.
It could be.
I don't know. It kind of looks like some 80s cheese. you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm into it. I want to know. So then I've got a weird place for you. It's called DeGausser Video.
Okay.
And they bring you I'm going to say probably the gem that is redneck zombies.
Oh my god, yes.
I want to know everything about this too. It looks insane.
He doesn't look redneck enough to me. He needs like a Punisher tattoo or something.
I mean, so he is sleeveless. Got
Yep.
like rip sleeves,
denim.
overalls.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the eyes more. The eyes sell the redneck, you know?
You can see
This
it
poor
in there.
girl, man. Man,
It's getting scalped. I don't like that.
that's a good cover though. I like that cover.
It's very good. I like the color. I like the
yeah.
splash.
And I just love his face just staring at you. It's good. Now, this one I saved towards the end because this one's not boutique.
Okay.
I just think it's amazing, and I'm ready for nobody to care but me. But I don't really give a shit.
Okay.
So Warner Archive Collection released Cats Don't Dance like December of last year or something, right?
Uh-huh.
And they have now taken another one of my animated favorites that nobody fucking knows, and it's on Blu-ray, and I'm gonna buy it next Tuesday when it comes out, hands down,
Okay.
for the absolute masterpiece that is Rover Dangerfield.
Oh my god.
The best movie, dude. I love this movie so much. Blockbuster should have given me this movie. How many times I fucking rented it? Okay,
You were the only one. You're like, there's
I
fucking
know.
Robert Dangerfield kid again. Give him his movie.
I know. So they probably should have just been like, just take it, dude. You're the
Have
only
it.
person
Nobody else rents this.
who. I mean, really think about it. Who said, "Hey, Rodney, what if you were a dog that goes to live on a farm?"
What
And he
if?
was like, "Yeah, let's do that."
Hold on. Does the dog get respect?
No, he doesn't. He never gets respect. I mean, he no, actually he doesn't. He just finds love at the end. So, no
All right.
respect, but love. He has a song about not peeing on a Christmas tree. It's flawless, man. Rodney Dangerfield sings all of his own songs in this movie.
Of course he does.
And one is during Christmas where he's going to pee on a Christmas tree. And the girl's like, don't do that. And he's like, oh, I'd never do that. And then he sings a fucking song about it.
That's probably your favorite Christmas carol.
I wish you knew how much that song is playing in my fucking brain from 30 years of watching this movie.
What animal is that in the top right? It's like a Casper the Ghost Cat. It's really freaking me out.
I guess it is a cat. I don't think he's in the movie. I don't think this horse is in the movie. This movie is all about dogs.
Okay.
There's no owl. There's a chicken in the movie. Yeah, these two guys in the movie. The chicken in the movie. She's in the movie. None of these people. All these silhouetted in a different color, not in the movie.
They just needed more things to fill up the cover. They're like, what's on farms? Weird looking
They're
cats.
like, yeah, just like do that. It's a weird movie, dude. Like, I'll have to tell you about it later, but like he gets thrown into a river in a bag and stuff. Like,
Why does that happen in every child's movie? There's an animal chucked into a sack into a river every single time.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
What's the matter with people that write children's movies?
Because they're like, we gotta teach them. They gotta know.
No.
We're gonna like spoon feed them a little bit of real life at the time, like just a little bit, and then like dancing animals, and then they'll forget all about it.
I, in my adult life, have never had to reckon with the fact that like animals are stuffed into sacks and thrown into a river. Only in my childhood has that ever been a thing, and only in movies like this.
Yeah, not for me.
Have you seen this happen in real life?
I mean, we have people that work at PetSmart. Things happen, man. Things happen.
I don't want to hear about it.
So, last but not least, I gotta end on anime, because why not?
Gotta do it.
It's Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, the complete 4th season, or Sailor Moon Super S, because it goes Sailor Moon R, Sailor Moon S, Sailor Moon Super S.
Because you can't name an anime just 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, impossible.
Can't do
But
it.
complete 4th season, and I've heard that these Blu-ray releases are the definitive way to see it. It's the most cleaned up, so if you are looking to have this in the best quality, this is the one to get.
Sweet.
And all the ones in this line. I didn't really have any movies for you that are coming out today, January 26th, but I found one.
Okay.
I found one, and it does sound interesting. I would like to read for you about Miller's Girl. Okay?
Is that Jenna Ortega?
It's Jenna Ortega and Martin Freeman
Martin
here.
Freeman.
A young, talented writer, Jenna Ortega, embarks on a creative odyssey when her teacher, Martin Freeman, assigns a project that entangles them both in an increasingly complex web. As lines blur and their lives intertwine, professor and protege must confront their darkest selves while straining to preserve their individual sense of purpose and the things they hold most dear.
The heck does that mean?
He is like a creative writing teacher, and he just says, he says, write what you want.
Okay.
And somehow, whatever she writes, some shit happens, and I don't know what that means.
All right.
I'm imagining she writes something about her and the teacher. That's what I'm taking away from this, but I don't know.
I'd be
But
curious.
it sounded interesting.
Yeah. So when's this one come out?
Today.
Today. Sweet.
Yeah, today, January 26th. It should be in all movie theaters. This is not
All
a
right.
streaming thing. This is a movie theater movie. There was nothing
I've
coming
never
out
even-
anywhere.
I've never heard of this one at all.
No. But it was like the top one, so I guess it's the most popular of all the things coming out for
Okay.
no one to have heard of it. So, but that is it in the realm of movies.
All right. Do you want to hear about some video games?
I do.
There's not a lot happening, but the things that are happening are big. So let's
Okay.
get into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. This one has been highly anticipated. It's been coming for quite a while now. So this is the one where he wakes up like naked on the beach and you see him, walking around doing crazy things to sharks and whatnot. So
Okay.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the latest installment in the Yakuza series, now called the Like a Dragon series.
Yeah.
This one releases today on PS4 and 5.
Shit.
It's going to be on Xbox Series X and on Xbox One. And of course, it's also on PC. So
Okay.
this game is departing from the turn-based RPG style back into the real-time action brawling. So you're out there like, pressing buttons, doing the fighting as it happens.
I like that. Okay.
It's got everything. Like the more previews I see for this game, I'm like, what's happening in there? Because they've got like a crazy taxi type mini game where you're basically an Uber Eats driver, but like on a bike.
Yes.
They have, Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo is just there. He's got machetes because of course he does. I really am getting kind of almost a Saints Row vibe with the way the series is going. Just the amount of ridiculousness that they're allowing in.
Okay.
You can make teammates in your party have like professions now. What they're also calling like fighting classes because you become a housekeeper and then you fight like a housekeeper. So you like carry around a power washer and like blast your enemies away, or you suck them up into a vacuum cleaner. It's like every
This
clip
game
I see
is
from
nuts.
this, it's unhinged. It's wonderful.
Okay.
I'm just happy to see this series getting like a lot of widespread attention now. And I hope that they just keep making more and more ridiculous games because it's just fun.
I like it. You sold me with crazy taxi stuff, so
yeah, the mini games are where it's at. I mean, the Yakuza series has a pretty good overarching storyline too, but the mini games are like why everyone plays this game, I believe, in my heart of hearts. Also, can we just zoom in on that dude on the left and his fantastic hair?
This guy
it's
right
so
here?
large and so in charge. He's like one of those ducks with the fancy coif,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Yakuza is coming out today. Go get it. I think it's a good game. I think you'll like it. You're supposed to play them in order, but I don't care. I think you should get this one. If it speaks to you, if you want to play Crazy Taxi, if you want to blast people away while wearing a little maid outfit.
I
just
do.
it.
Okay.
Danny Trejo's there. Do it. He's waiting for you. All right. Next up, we've got one of my favorite series of all time, near and dear to my heart. This is part of the Ace Attorney series. It is the Apollo Justice Trilogy remastered, and I am so here for it. So the Apollo Justice series, it introduced a new mechanic into the game. So basically, if you're not familiar at all with the Ace Attorney series, somehow, if you've been living under a rock or if you haven't spoken to me, because I can't stop talking about it, it is a courtroom drama visual novel. So your whole mechanics are just like finding people's fault with evidence, and you're like, I refute that statement, I have evidence to prove it, you are a bad liar. But in Apollo Justice, they have all these new mechanics they introduce. So this beauty over here in the yellow suit, her name is Athena. She has a little thing around her neck that is like an emotional heads up display. So I forget what his name is, but he's just so cool, and you can like read the emotions of somebody in the courtroom, and it's like the way they say something, like, you said he's bleeding from his head, but you said it with this happy glee in your voice, and I wonder why. And you can press them on that. So that's a really fun part of it. And also Apollo, the guy in the center there with the rabbit ears on his head, he is like he reads people's body language. So one of the people who's lying, they may be like slightly twisting their ring when they lie, and you have to actually physically zoom in on that on your DS and like tap it and be like, it's the ring, you're twisting your ring, you're nervous, and point it out. There's a lot of really interesting mechanics in this game, and some people find it fiddly. I find it really fun. So if you're
wonder how it'll work on the like new systems then.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to, like, they've revamped a lot of stuff for it, and they've been hard at work doing it. So I mean, the whole twisting the evidence in 3D space, that's been a thing for the first few games, and they have mapped that into the twin sticks now instead of like the sliding with your fingers on the actual DS. They've done so much work to remaster these, and they do it so well, and the assets just look crispy, they look right, they look good. And the music, you guys, they remastered the music in ways that are just so pretty. I have this whole collection on vinyl because the music from this game is unsurpassable. Like it's fantastic and beautiful. So this actually released yesterday on 25th on Thursday. It's on the PS5, it's on the Series X and S, and it's on the Switch. So
I'm glad I didn't buy this yet. It's like releasing some Apollo Justice thing on the PlayStation 4 now, but it's like packaged with the old trilogy.
Oh yeah.
And I've always like wondered what's up with that.
Yeah, it's you can get like the whole 6 in a bundle. I think when you buy this one at standard, like you get everything. I don't know if it's all the games, but it's like all the extras from the previous games that you may not have had. So it's the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. That's game 1. These are technically games 4, 5, and 6 in the Ace Attorney series. So Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. You also get Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. They start to play with hyphens and colons in these. And the 6th one is called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. So check them out. Check out Apollo Justice and his storyline. I love it. Miles Epworth gets glasses in this trilogy. How could you not love his little glasses?
I see him up there.
It's a good story. Everything about these games. Go check them out.
I was going to say, what's up with this lady? Is this mask that tight on her face that I can see full-blown lips? Like,
it's a little, it's a veil.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. There's the bottom. I was like,
these little tassels.
Who's wearing a mask just that tight that you're just like, yep, you can see everything.
Mask. Yeah.
And I want to know why they put guts in it.
Oh my god.
I was all like, what's guts doing in here?
Yeah, there's just a lot of good stories within this. I love it. They always have something to say about the justice system too. It's good shit. Go play it. If you like visual novels at all, if you like puzzles and you haven't played any of the Ace Attorneys, go play 1, 2, and 3, and then go pick these up and play the Apollo series.
I was about to say I should finish the original trilogy still.
You gotta finish the originals. This one won't make sense if you don't.
I've just played part 1 like 5 times.
I need you to move past it. Please.
I finish it and then I'm like, I'll come back. I'm like, I don't remember that story. I should play through the first one again. I'm like, I'm done again. I know.
One day.
I'll do it.
The last one I have to talk about, only 3 games today, but like I said, they're all pretty big. This one has already released, but I just want to talk about it some more. So Pal World launched last week on the 19th, and it's only launched so far on Steam Early Access and on Xbox Game Preview, which is available on Game Pass. It has it's expected to remain in early access for at least a year, if not more. And people
Okay.
have already bought into this so hard. They sold 8 million copies in just 6 days.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
There's
They
a lot.
had over 1 million concurrent players on Steam at once, like just playing, crashing the servers. Like the servers literally went down because everyone was like, I need to get it. I need to play Pal World right now, which you hate to see it, but you love to see it because it means the game is successful and people want to play it. They're getting in there with their friends and they're trying to connect. So it's good to see. And the developers have been like really happy, overwhelmed, you know, like they're happy that people want to play their game and check out their stuff. So the Xbox version, one thing to note, I had bought it, or not bought, I was playing it on Xbox Preview because it's free there. And I just wanted to check it out, you know, see if I liked it. And I did really like it. We played for like 6 hours and we were at the point where we were just talking about how cool the game is. Like this game is so smart. It's really fun. And like it does the things that you would expect an RPG to do, but the things you would want an RPG to do, but you never expected them to do. And we were just talking about how cool it is, and then the game like totally crashed, and we were unable to get back into it for a while. And we're like, why don't we just go on Steam and buy it on Steam? And it turns out on Steam, so on Xbox they have they're still experiencing these crashes as of today, but on Steam they have already patched out the problem. So the problem that they're having is that Xbox, you can only patch new games once every week, which is nuts. So the Steam version is streets ahead of where the Xbox one is. So I would recommend, if you're going to play this one, go ahead, bite the bullet, get it on Steam. It is $27 right now, which is cheap for the amount of hours that I've already put into this. Like, I look at it to where if I can play an hour for every dollar I spend, I'm happy. I've already put in like 30 hours into Pal World, and I'm not even like a quarter of the way through exploring the area that I am in. So I recommend it. It's very, very good. I will be talking about it a lot more on the actual YMBToAP show. So if you want to check out YMBToAP, find us anywhere on your podcast catchers. But while we're here, I do want to talk about the developers and what's happening to them on Twitter. So the Pocket Pair community manager, Bucky, on Twitter has tweeted out, I'm frantically working through all my DMs and emails, I promise. However, you'll excuse me if I skip over the death threats and the threats to the company and massively outlandish claims. If you're capable of writing like an actual human being, I'll reply ASAP. So don't send death threats to the Pocket Pair community manager, Bucky, please. That's just mean. It turns out like Pokemon players are big mad at Pal World, and I don't know if it's because like I'm not sure. Like people don't want to see a good game succeed. Like, what's to hate about Pal World? Look at them. Look at the pals.
It's because it's showing that Pokemon can be. It's showing what Pokemon can be, and they don't put the effort into making.
Yes, it's doing Pokemon better than Pokemon, and I don't like that.
Exactly.
It's just good. Like, I don't know why people are mad at this game. Like, if you are mad that Pokemon can't provide you the experience that you want, you should get Pal World and just have the experience that you want. That's my 2 cents on it. So Pokemon actually as a company has been, there was an article about how Pokemon intellectual property or assets are like, they have not granted permission to use them, of course. And they wrote a statement. They said, we intend to investigate and take appropriate measures to address any acts that infringe on intellectual property rights related to Pokemon. And I believe that this statement may have been taken out of context and is being kind of circulated around some articles, because there are modders that are starting to build mods that just put Pokemon in Pal World and put like Ash Ketchum in Pal World. So many mod hosting sites are taking those mods down as they see them. I would recommend that you don't download a Pokemon mod for Pal World, because like, I mean, you could get
just
Pikachu.
Get to know these guys, man. You know?
Could just get Sparkit. Like, look at him. He looks kind of like a Pikachu. It's
Is that this hole down here?
Yeah. Look at him.
There you go.
I mean, Pikachu's great and beautiful. If you want Pikachu, go play Pokemon. If you want to just come in here and think about Sparkit, that's fine too.
There you go.
So, yeah, I mean, yes, it is similar to Pokemon, but it is in my opinion, my legal opinion, which is valid in 48 states. It is similar but legally distinct, is what I'm gonna say. But of course, I'm going to be following Pal World. I'm going to be bringing you any of the news that comes out of it, and you can again tune into the regular show on YMBToAP to hear more about my hot takes and opinions, because I'm going to be playing and talking quite a lot.
There you go.
That's all I got for you in Video Game World.
And that's all we have for you for this week. There you go. Hopefully you found some movies and game news that you like. Don't forget that we bring this to you every Friday. Tons of movies and game news like we just did. We're also bringing this to you courtesy of Puddles. Where is he? There
Puddles.
he is.
Puddles.
That's Puddles. He's up there.
There he is.
Puddles, this is StreamYard. We're so happy that they're letting us use this program, do this cool show for you. Yeah, we love this thing. The night driving track we brought up, that's what I said. We talk about it later. Built into StreamYard. Love it.
It's just good.
Love it. The tickers, the transitions. It's just a good time. StreamYard, you guys are the best. And with that, I guess we'll catch you guys next Friday.
See you there.
Later, guys.
Bye.